rest of the people. There was a time when I offered my hoof in protection to these people, but at the time, they thought it would not need it. They were too peaceful to want to join anything called an empire. And then this happened. Perhaps I should have been more insistent. But what has been done has been done. All we can do is try to mend the pieces. Stand.
I stand.
She nods softly. Now, as the way I see it, you are all fresh. And that was not intentional. It's not that I don't have any stronger members of my forces that I could have tasked with this. But they're all known. You're not. You have some amount of anonymity to you, and you will use that to your advantage. Take her, she says, gesturing. Find how the Knolls operate. Earn some reputation as mercenaries. Then approach them and attempt to sell them something they want, she says, sort of inclining her head towards Duck.
Oh, what was that question? Sorry?
No,
It wasn't a question. She was giving a plan.
Oh, well, she looks
I'll
up.
give her.
In
I'll give
character,
her-
in character, I suppose.
Huh? What was... What? Sorry, this pillow is just really nice.
And she, like, picks up the pillow
I'll
and
give
gives
a
it back.
slow nod in understanding.
When they take you into their trust, you will find out where the rest of them are kept. That will be when you free them. And she nods softly. Ideally, the next time I see you should be when you are surrounded by more of these cute but helpless creatures.
I'm not a creature, I'm a duck. But thank you.
Ducks are creatures, she says with a little smile.
And a little voice from her pack kind of pokes out a small beak and just says, "She's right, you know."
Oh, God.
Yeah, she focuses her gaze upon the duck. I trust you will keep an eye on your large ward.
And he looks up. I'll do my best.
She nods. That's all I can ask. I trust we can all do our parts. Very well. You are all dismissed. I would say that you are officially in my employ, but that would certainly defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? If you need to speak with me discreetly, pass a letter at the gates, then leave.
Your instructions are fully understood, and we will not return until we have the safety of the little ones.
And she nods and then fixes her gaze upon the steelest of prisms. I know you hold yourself to very high standards, but understand that even if a falsehood should have to exit your lips, it is for a much greater good. There are many people who are being hurt and killed by dastardly fiends who deserve punishment. Any misdeed you accomplish along the way is towards that end.
I'll do what I can to try and stay true, but also have the task completed without
She
fail.
nods. Walk with light in your heart, and may she illuminate the path before you.
I I bow my head, and may the Sun Queen guide my steps.
And she smiles. I pray that she will, for I will not be there. And she makes a little gesture, basically, shoosh you. You are
Miss?
dismissed.
Miss?
Poke, poke, poke.
Yes?
And she thinks a little bit. She whispers something in her ear. Whisper, 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 whisper. This is me whispering to GM here.
Ear perks.
Yeah. You got it.
Boop.
And then she pulls back. She, like,
The ear rolls back, and like a little smirking smile spreads on her face. Take her with you, and she calls out, 1 loaf of bread
Yes.
to go.
Woo!
and she like runs over to the party.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be the best ever.
And she runs over to the new people who are here now.
And hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
And you get hugged.
I'll pat Duck
Okay.
gently. Do you understand what we need to be doing?
Not really. And then she goes to the next person. Hi.
Pat you on the head, and that's it.
Hug. She likes the head pats
Um,
too.
I'll ask the Queen, do all of them look similar to this one?
She cants her head. No, most of them are not patterned like waterfowl, but they are all short and squat and strong of heart. Not necessarily strong in other ways, she says, kind of tilting her head a little bit. They are worthy
So-
of our protection if we can give it.
And then Queenie's
All
turn.
right.
Hi.
Oh, and you have both things.
And she points to both things, the wings and the horn.
Both of them. Hi.
Hug.
The
Queenie kind of blinks a couple times and then smiles broadly and gives. Is this duck? Just out of curiosity, is this duck?
Yes, yes.
this is Duck as a short leg.
And gives the short legs an enthusiastic two leg and both wing hug.
Quack 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 quack.
And she quacks.
All the hugs. By the way, when you mention Queenie, the Queen sits up a little bit at that. Now, this is also where I need to then step off to the side and just make sure. Are you okay with me saying how you became a queen in this particular game, or do you have something in mind?
I mean, is the thing I came up with still still viable, or would it not be in this setting?
Well, I was saying, since you're literally working for the Queen, it would actually make a whole lot of sense if you were literally, purposefully, one of the people that she tried to do it on before she realized, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Okay. In which case, I am good with that replacement explanation.
All right, so in that case, she sits up looking like a little awkward for a moment. I should explain that it is not a coincidence that she looks much like me, she says, like somewhat extending her wings, her horn, still very visible. This was to be a next step, if you will. It will hopefully assist her as she walks along your path, but we still have small things to work out, she says, holding up two hooves close together. Just little things.
Do not worry, the short legs will be
The attempt was-
mutual
the
safety.
The attempt was a worthy one, Your Highness.
She inclines her head. You are too kind. It seems too many things I try have interesting endings. I really should stop that habit. Well, at least see if we can clean this mess. Best of luck to you all.
And Duck twirls. She twirls and gives like a little sing-song.
I mean,
Quack,
who
quack,
does?
Quack 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 quack.
And she starts dancing out the way. And where was the bread that she was gonna get?
Hey, the bread is now approaching on a platter,
She
bouncing
flops.
on the back of a pony who is taller than you because you're a small pony.
And she flops, like looking up.
You're the bread man.
The bread pony tilts their head. No, I'm the bread stallion.
Yes! And she comes right back up and she gives him a salute. Yes, sir!
And and he turns to the side and lowers down so that the platter is within reach.
Does it have like a little like bread cutting knife on it, maybe?
Well, not really. It's just a literal loaf on a platter.
She gets the loaf, right? And she's she
I like to assume that you immediately hold it over your head. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
yeah, you got it. And then she brings it over to the party. And she just starts singing, and as she sings, a little bit of prestidigitation that helps her just kind of separate the bread out a little bit into a couple different slices as she starts handing it to herself and all of her friends.
Well, you all now have fresh royal bread.
Thank you.
Quack.
Thank you. Thank you.
The kitchen servant just trots back off to the kitchen with the platter.
Wait,
Can I go with
wait! And
you?
she runs after him, and hug.
Okay, now
Mhm.
you're good.
Oh, you're quite welcome. And off he goes. All right, you have been given your long-term arc. Congratulations. Man, I don't get to do that terribly often. It's like, literally, within the first 10 minutes, here is the actual story. Oh, okay.
Neat. So what? So what's the actual story?
That, what are you talking about? The actual story is you guys are supposed to try to rescue the short legs. That is your long-term goal.
Oh, cool.
And your short-term goal is to get a reputation as mercenaries, and then your mid-term goal is to then get in good with the gnolls and try to basically sell them duck so that they take you to, or at least tell you where all the short legs are so that you can rescue the short legs.
I feel this may not work because the duck appears to be a little odd.
Well, I mean, you might have to charge less.
That's about right.
I'm sure we can manage the task in question.
She splits a little bit of the bread and offers it to Dolan, who very promptly puts up a wing. No, that's not very good for me. I'm allergic. And smiles. And he's definitely
That's allergic to. Never mind.
he's definitely lying, but it seems like Dolan knows that he probably shouldn't have bread because it's bad for him.
Yeah, bread is bad for ducks.
A little bread is okay, but there's a lot of people and only so many ducks. So
Well,
if everybody gives a little, then that duck just had a lot of bread.
And for those who don't know what the duck looks like, I posted references in the Patreon game, so there you go.
Yep.
I'm sure most.
There's a duck.
Yeah. There she goes. And her cutie mark is 2 slices of bread.
I mean, why not?
She is adorable.
Whoops, sorry.
I get the distinct impression that you really like playing characters that are silly.
What? Me?
Where did you get that impression?
What? Never. Although I do have a couple characters that are less silly, but they're also very. They're jerks. they're jerks.
Is it like that? Is it like the incredibly angry goose?
Yeah, the incredibly angry goose who is effectively Dr. Cox from Scrubs. Or House from House. Like those would be comparable personalities to him. Much less silly.
But Duck is not that silly. Actually, she's pretty silly.
She spins.
Alright, well, I'm sure the Queen is very busy and we should begin our travel to become mercenaries.
Yes, this is going to be quite different than what I'm used to.
It will be
Usually I'm simply told what to do, and goaded on to do it because the person told me to do it has the authority to do it. Now I will do it because I was paid. That's different.
Paying. Who does that?
well. We should get going before the day grows long.
There you go.
Right.
And so you set out to the wild town, otherwise known as Villa Town. Ah, for which this music is like entirely inappropriate.
I'll be right back.
Before he starts playing the Lavender Town theme.
Well, I mean that's an option. Shut up.
Duck takes out her loot, right? She has one of those. And she kind of tilts it. Like the top of the loot has like a little like duck on it. It's kind of adorable. I have a reference for that too that I'll get here in a second. But she takes it out and starts like strumming along it like all nice like.
I mean, I'm going to assume that you're playing the song that I just started.
Exactly. You read my mind. Look at
Duck already has loot before the campaign even begins.
that.
All right, that's the advantage of being a bard. You had loot before anybody else even got started.
Woo! And she performs her little heart out. She's singing a song about weird ponies with wings and horns that are also red and scarred, and also what does your other characters look like? This is all one big name, but she is singing it.
I believe they said be right back, so we don't know.
And ponies
Oh,
that will be
no.
right back, and that's the last part of the name.
And ponies that'll be right back. And don't forget, Mr. Not appearing in this film. Woo!
Do any of you require needs to purchase supplies or food before we start traveling?
I like bread. Can we get some of that?
I would
They say
recommend.
still holding most of the bread.
I would recommend traveling rations, as we are likely to need something which will last longer.
And she thinks,
But bread is the best, and it lasts pretty long.
It is enjoyable, yes.
It does, but we need more than bread to supply ourselves.
No, you don't. Silly.
You only eat bread, nothing else.
the voice from her pack pokes his beak out again. She eats a lot more than that. You do, Doc.
I don't like vegetables.
She likes vegetables.
Okay. Well, we best go and get some traveling rations if you don't already have some.
Like a quick out of character. Do we get the combo pack of duck and thumbtack?
Well, a duck doesn't cause problems intentionally. Also, those are some references, by the way. Like the little mallard head on the top of her loot, like that's there.
This character
By the
is
way,
unspeakably adorable. I don't know what to do about that.
She hugs.
Welcome back.
Well, if you guys are getting food, she will chip in a couple gold if we need.
Well, she's making sure that you. I was making sure that you had food because I assumed you probably didn't.
Oh, no. I don't carry food with me.
Smile.
Excellent. Right. Let's go and grab some food, and then we are ready.
Ooh. Do you know a good food place?
I do. There is a store that will sell everything a adventurer will need as they are traveling out and about.
Ooh, take me there.
I will take everybody to my local adventuring store that I'm aware of.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Mr. GM, what's the name of the store?
just start choking up here and stand behind, following far behind.
What does your pony look like, by the way? Because Duck was making up a song that included features of your ponies in the song name.
Have we lost David?
I literally just typed back.
Oh, okay.
Hi, David.
Anyway, have you purchased and done things? Is that a thing you
I've
did?
taken it to the local store to buy traveling rations.
You have arrived at Ye General Shop. We have everything that you might sort of vaguely need. We have a special on soap.
Yay.
Duck. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I would recommend to everybody to buy at least 2 weeks worth of traveling rations.
How much would that be for about 2 weeks of general food that isn't just bread?
So
I am.
we assume to have our gear already, or is this where we buy the gear that we have listed on our sheets?
Well, I mean, it could be a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Yeah.
But if it's
Well,
on your
I'm
sheet, you already bought it, so good job.
Yeah.
But you can
I'm
also say,
assuming-
I buy it now. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming I've got my stuff, but Most people don't think, oh, I buy rations. So I'm making sure we do. 1 week's worth of food is 4 silver.
Okay. So she'll 8 silver it up as she gets
Here's a
all.
gold.
Oh, good. Rations are not heavy. That's nice.
And
God damn it, rations are really heavy in a Kingmaker. Stupidly heavy.
And along the way, she comes back and she like it's like when like a little kid starts throwing things in their mom's cart that like she didn't know what she was gonna buy or whatever. Like it's like she's getting things along the way, and she kind of holds.
I'll take one of these, 2 of those.
And she kind of as she checks out and she comes over to where Steel is, she holds up something above her head like another da 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 da, and she was just like,
I found a thing. Look, it's really cute. Look.
Oh god, what are you holding?
She's holding she's holding a wondrous sort of dog-like figurine. It's like a little action figure.
Do you really require that for our travels?
Yes, look. It's so cute.
And she points toward like the little dog thing.
Well, if you can afford it, you can buy it.
She smiles, and she does. And that's one of the things that I bought with my stuff before. Yeah. C,
Sneak
A,
off.
and B. Look at that.
Life is good.
I will ask the person if I can have some 4 manacles. We're going to need that later.
He tilts his head a little bit. Manacles, that's not something I tend to keep here, he says, looking over his, various cereal aisles and little knickknacks. And, it's a general shop. Manacles are not really high up on that list.
I will have to go elsewhere to collect them then.
Yes.
Going to the imagine going to Walmart.
What kind of general store doesn't hold manacles? God.
I was gonna say, imagine going to Walmart and just picking up like actual handcuffs.
I mean,
Well, I was
maybe
getting
in the back
4
they
handcuffs.
have the fuzzy ones.
Well, I'm getting 4 handcuffs. I'm pretty sure that it's the child plastic.
the child ones, anybody can get off of themselves. The poor ones at least require you to have a vague idea of what you're doing
Steel,
before you flip them off.
as she kind of starts putting stuff in her bag, she takes out stuff first to make room for the other stuff, so she can fit them in better. And then she's starts counting all her stuff, making sure she has everything in line. And there's 3 bottles that she has stuck a label on the side that just say holy water on them.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good.
She puts it in her pack.
I'm ready.
Okay then. I assume you 2 are prepared.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
saying while staying away.
Yes, I came to the meeting with the Queen prepared.
Excellent. Well,
Feel free to give me a diplomacy if you're asking around for where to get some good manacles, or give me a society to just remember it.
Wait, did you say society?
Society,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, that's you, yeah.
There is no knowledge anymore, but there is a lore. You can have lore almost anything.
Hey, there we go.
Society, yeah, you know exactly where you'd go to get some handcuffs. Who wouldn't? And so you pick up some handcuffs.
I get some 4 handcuffs.
Just for the curious, that was a level 0 task. Wasn't super hard.
Yeah.
But it does have a DC. You can fail it. You can even crit fail it. No!
But
And then you find the place that has handcuffs, but they're fuzzy for some reason. Weird.
do you have these in non-fuzzy?
No.
Can I remove the fuzzy?
Did you want a whip?
Does it scream?
We got whips. Anyway, back to the reality that we're actually living in. You found the proper place to get handcuffs, and life is good. Yay! You did not crit succeed, though. Oh.
I will turn to our our party member who's been rather quiet and seems to be keeping their distance. And
Yes.
are you okay there? You seem a bit nervous.
Yeah. That's about it. I'll continue poking around the shops.
You've been to the general shop, and you have been to a shop that has handcuffs. That's good. I'm not sure what shop that would. Maybe a blacksmith?
Probably a black.
General blacksmith. So, yes, you've been to the general shop, you've been to the blacksmith.
So no, I'll just pat him on the shoulder. Just getting used to new people.
Oh, fair enough. Is there anything else you might require, or are you ready for travel?
I'm all set. Not sure if you wanted to get a wagon to come along. I mean, rent a wagon to bring along, not come along.
I would have thought that we require a wagon. We might require one once we have secured more smaller travellers if they are injured or what have you. But until then, we should be fine on our own hoofs.
Any idea how large this village we're going to is?
Oh, it's so big. Well, it kind of was. I don't know why they went all up in flames or something.
As you get close, I back off.
Her ears fall.
So yeah, it's likely that there will be a number, but we don't know yet. Until we get out there and start acting as mercenaries, then we're playing a little bit in the unknown. The Queen is counting on us, and we will not fail her.
Okay.
Right.
What's
we're
the
done
worst
here,
that
then
could happen?
If we're done here, we will start travelling to Terves.
Terves? Who even does that?
Apparently we do.
Oh, God. Look, there's a world map, except that's Galarian. We're not playing in Galarian. Unless you really want to play in Galarian, I guess we could, but
I've got to send
that
you.
would sort of defeat the entire intro I just did.
I've got to send you the revised, totally not sad edition of Duck's backstory before next session.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Um,
I think Cobalt qualifies, yeah.
is the train system up and working yet?
No, actually.
Okay, so walking.
The trains are still kind of a fond dream. I am going to drag you guys. There you go. Look at it. It's beautiful. Assuming you're leaving town.
Yes, but we're planning to head to the Terves, unless anyone else has anything else they want to suggest.
Quack.
Just curiously, David, where are the short hooves?
They are just north of Terves.
Aha.
Yes, like up in this-ish area.
I like Terves. They have really good bakers there.
Remember, it's a small community, and they tend to make a lot of clay bricks, I believe.
Whoa. That means they have a lot of clay, and I'm very good at making pots.
She smiles.
Because they go round and round and round, and it makes me dizzy.
Okay.
What? Don't you know? Every campaign gets its own different overworld music to set the tone.
No, just round and around. Yes.
Yeah, Duck, as she's saying round and around, makes herself dizzy, and she plops down. And she looks over toward Moonwing. What was your character's name again?
Go with Thorn right now.
Thorn. And she smiles upside down.
You're very quiet, friend.
Yeah. That's all I say.
And
Wow. You can argue with that.
and she flops, and her eyes get really big. Oh,
You don't speak Sylvan.
And she smiles.
That's okay. Maybe you speak duck. Quack, 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 quack.
And she waits for a
Moo.
response.
And walks off.
Did you just say moo?
Yes.
And she tilts her head.
Never heard that one before.
And Duck starts coming up with a plan to make her her best friend ever. But it's gonna take some time.
Best friend ever.
That was my contribution to the fidget spinning.
I run.
So where were we initially? Via town?
You are in Villa Town.
Yeah, village
I
town.
guess I should put a "You are here" sticker. Because guess what? You're here.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Again. As we're walking, she kind of she twirls and spins, and she makes up exactly 2 songs for Mr. or Mrs. Thorn. Is it a Mr. or Mrs.?
Mister.
Mr. Thorn, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful, awesome songs about how mysterious Mr. Thorn is with his weird language.
Yeah.
There, you have a "You are here" token. Enjoy.
She's trying to be She's trying to be flattering. Whether or not it's coming off as such is up to you.
It can be.
Now to find the token that says we are here.
Just here.
Okay. Oh, we're going up the track. We're going up the tracks.
Well, technically they're not there.
Be that
Yeah.
as it may, we're still going up the tracks.
And now you have a hexes. Because who doesn't like hexes? Crazy people, that's who.
I mean,
Oops, sorry.
that is a fair assessment.
Alright. So as we travel, we should look to doing the odd little mercenary job.
I
Just
should also point out that Prisma does not exist. Oh no!
What's a mercenary?
it's where we
It's a
do
person- and a
we do
person
work
who
for
is
money.
paid-
And she
is a
blinks.
person who is paid to do violent work for money.
What?
It doesn't necessarily have to be violent. We do a job for money.
And she's squinting. Now she's suspicious.
Wait, that doesn't sound like making friends.
Not
Well,
always.
I mean, you could make friends for money, but that's usually frowned upon in places.
And she thinks.
Well, hopefully we can make some friends as we travel, but not everybody wants to be your friend.
Lies.
No, it is the truth.
And she boops you very, very firmly in the chest and just says, "A friend or an enemy is just a friend you haven't made yet, friend. I'll prove it."
I mean, I applaud your optimism, but I'm afraid the world isn't as friendly as you hope it will be.
You're
This
silly,
jun-
mister.
At this
Mhm.
juncture, I am deeply hopeful that this poor little thing isn't traumatized if the any encounters with enemies do not go the way of friendship.
Well, remember, we are doing this to try and save more of her kind. As obviously been captured by the gnolls.
There's more
So-
ducks? Yes, we need to help all the ducks.
Yes, we need to.
Yes, the more of your kind. Not necessarily ducks, but the short legs.
No, silly, I'm a duck.
And she quacks again as if to prove the point.
You're a short leg. You look like a duck.
And she shakes her head again.
Yeah, I hear that so often. You guys are all so silly.
And she giggles it off. Dolan, who pokes his head out of the patch, or the pouch.
I mean, there was a ghostie nearby, but after being giggled at, it disappears.
And she twirls about and gives a flap to her wings.
Well, if I wasn't a duck, could I do this?
And she starts quacking in circles. And that's what she does.
I mean, I'm quite sure I could.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm quite sure if I wished to, I could do the same.
Prove it.
I sigh, I will turn in a circle and go quack.
You're a duck too?
No, I'm a unicorn.
He's a duck.
And she gives you a big hug.
Hi, duck.
No, I'm steel. But
I just continue walking.
She's very
You
happy.
guys are right on the direct path to becoming a #1 mercenaries.
Yes. We're gonna
We-
call
Because
ourselves.
we have ourselves a mascot.
Man, I'm really not sure. I don't know where you're going. I love you all.
And she
I am
is just
deeply
quacking,
confused
and
again.
she's telling you about how she's just so ecstatic to make friends, and that yeah, she's just really happy.
I'll ask her a little bit how much does she know of the gymnals in her area.
Oh, what are those again? Those are the ones they look like puppies, right?
Feel free to give me a society check to figure it out.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
You could describe them as that, I suppose.
Let's see.
I suppose I should make a check before saying stuff.
I meant to see if Duck actually knew what one of those were. As it turns out, yes, you do know what a gymnal is.
And she smiles.
Oh, yes. A couple of them wanted to play tag one time, and they chased me into the woods, and I kind of got lost. And she kind of thinks a little bit. And then I came back, and everything was gone. And I think everybody's just playing hide and seek now. I'm very confused.
It turns out the short legs never got hurt. They just played hide and seek, and they're really good at it.
Really good at it.
I see.
Mhm.
Well, those creatures have taken your friends, and we need to go and help your friends.
Ooh. This is like cops and robbers.
You could describe it that way, yes.
And then she starts like singing. Da na 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 na, and she sneaks on the side of the car. Da na na na, like around the little room that they're in. Da na 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 na.
How far to Turps do we get today?
So you guys are walking to Turks. That is what you're doing.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Boop. Give me that, D100 roll that you love so much. So much. Now, actually, I'm just reminded of something. Is there a way to export a
Ooh,
table with the crazy extra tool that you gave me?
What was that?
Okay, you didn't run into anything. You're fine. Whee! Look at that. Look at you traveling. You're traveling so hard.
I guess I'll scrounge up food for everyone.
We've got trouble around.
Are you good at survivaling?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that is your exploration activity, is hunting. I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna hunt so good. Yeah. You can't even handle how much I hunt. I'm just gonna quickly
Sorry,
check
no
that.
bread. Can't find it.
No.
No bread trees.
Now, as it turns out, there are at least 3 bread trees right there.
Never mind.
What?
Did somebody say
I'm
bread?
I'm joking. All right, so you rolled a 20. This area is pretty standard as they go. It's not grasslands, horses. It's not that hard to find something you can chew on, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to say it's a pretty low-level thing. You succeed. You do not crit succeed. So what do you get? You found enough food and shelter with basic protection from the elements. So yeah, you feed yourself, basically. But at least you don't eat rations that day. Good job.
For me or everyone?
For you.
Okay, good.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, yeah, you actually take a big penalty because you're like hunting at the end of the day. This is not like a thing that you're doing all day, but that's still just enough for you to feed yourself. Yay.
No shell.
Oh, also, I am carrying a large tent that sleeps 4 people, so we have a tent to sleep in.
Hooray for
I'll sleep
tents.
outside.
Boo on tents.
I know. Well, okay, 3 of us can sleep in if somebody wants to sleep outside.
I will.
Give me that T100.
For me? Sure.
Anyone.
Whoever wants to go next.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Look at how. Oh,
Oh,
they
sorry.
beat me to
Go
it.
ahead, Jack.
They
You're fine. I need one more, though. I actually pushed you one square even further ahead.
Go, Jack. Oh,
Look.
You run into something. Oh, no! Looks like a caravan of people. And by people, I mean ponies. They have lots of heavy wagons, and they are pulling them along with actual horses. The one driving it just sort of leans off to the side, spotting you all trudging along, raises a hoof in like a bit of a lazy wave. It doesn't look like he plans on pausing.
Wait.
I'll just give a nod as we pass by.
And so, like 2 trains in the night, you crash violently. Explosions. No, wait. This is 3 ships in the night. See, this is why mixing up your sayings is dangerous. All right. New roll as you advance forward. You can do it. Surely nothing terrible will happen, or maybe it will. Who's to say?
Well,
What
When we're off on the road to friendship.
There you go. Now you're getting it. Ooh, expert. Now we're talking. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now if I come over to here, I'm about to do a thing. I'm using that crazy thing that you gave me. The expansion to Roll20.
Oh, like the crazy like extension thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Well, if I get it to work, it'll be helpful. But
Which one
I
are you
might
using?
have- there it goes. Yeah, it did it. Great. Yeah, I was able to export table from the other game to this game. That was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. Whee! I didn't feel like making it up again. All right, what did you roll? You rolled. You did not explode. Good job.
wait, you can explode?
I mean, if you're really unlucky, you might explode twice. All right, I need one more roll. Do it.
Go, Duck.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do it. Here I go.
Fine. But oh no, there is an encounter here, and it's a not random one. Ah, that's like the worst kind, right?
Depending on your mood.
Whoop. Do you all have a tokeny thing? I see at least 2
No.
tokens here.
Can you drop one in for me?
Woohoo. What are you?
Earth Pony. Good.
Congratulations. You will be that bunny.
Well,
Are you okay with this bunny?
yeah, very close to the color scheme I was picking.
Nice. Okay, I have selected appropriately. I'm going to now go to you and
Is your pony a
edit.
zebra? I have to know this.
Kind of. It's it's a Solidan mix.
all right. I have set your token. Haha.
Thank you.
Though it strikes me that you might want to.
Change my character. Yeah.
People can actually see your bars and stuff. Yay. Who doesn't like bars and stuff? Come on.
Bars. I like
Get-
stuff more than bars.
You are a bar.
Bar. Great series.
Damn barbarians. Alright, and I'm just setting things on me, on your character sheet. Here we go. Hey, you're at 0 hit points. Well, already dead. So such a shame. There,
Should be 16. Or 30.
16.
There we go.
I was gonna say,
No,
you got way more than 16.
I was calculating straight up from the beginning. 16 plus, and then go up.
Let me go ahead and set your hit points to just pull from your character sheet so you don't have to keep updating them. So that just sounds like boring. We don't do boring around here, do we?
No.
Well, sometimes.
Shut up! Let's see. Hit points. There you are. Hit points. Woo! There, I have set all of your hit points to actually pull from your character sheet, as opposed to just kind of
Oh, that's the
not
cool thing.
doing that.
That's the cool thing about the extensions is that if everybody has them, they could actually set those things as well on their token without having to have you do it for them, which is pretty cool.
Neat, but I already did it. You don't have a token either.
I will
Sir.
set them. Hang on. I've got to set them from a URL. Actually,
That-
hang on. I'll get them in. Don't.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do the thing.
I'm doing it. I gotta get my token. I have special tokens. Oh,
Not just regular tokens, special tokens.
yes, I know.
Special
I
eyes.
know. All right, where's my duck token? Duck. Where's the?
I have special eyes.
Oh, I also have an animal companion, bear.
Alpha Beta.
You have a
So-
bear.
Yes.
I don't know how Duck hasn't noticed this.
I like to
Very
assume the
calm
bear just sort of appears.
I keep him out of town.
He just kind of like appeared from the bushes while she was spinning, and she didn't even notice. It was just she kind of turned around one day and was like, "Oh gosh, there's a bear," and then she kept spinning.
The bear says, yo.
I'm trying to set this here. I guess.
Alright, I have given you a character sheet.
Thank you.
Aren't you happy? You should
Yeah, now I have to figure out how to do that, but I'll work on
be. I mean, you don't have to.
Um,
I will give you this cartoonish bear. Look at that bear.
Bear.
And I will assign it to that bear. Assign to the bear. You can rename it if you please. That's up to you.
All right, and you should be able to.
There. So we have Steel, we got Queen, we got Thorn, we got Bear.
You should be able to,
Great bear, thank you.
drag ducks off onto the map, and it should have a default token already set.
You're a default. Wait. Oh, so you just want me to use the default token? And there is Mr. not appearing in this film.
Hang on. There you go.
Thorn and bear. Yay, I like it.
They bears.
I have a spell called Pest Form. Oh boy.
But suddenly Duck transformed.
Yeah.
This is not natural.
And
Alright.
Suddenly, Duck transforms into a mallard.
Bum, bum, boing. Wait,
that?
that's not the same thing at all.
who does that?
That's what I was gonna say. Stop taking my thunder. Stealing it.
Soiled it.
So as you approach the small wooden bridge that leads between one side of Everglow to the other side of Everglow, it appears that some creatures have laid claim to it. There is a small band of goblins brandishing their various crude weaponry, and as you approach, one of them grins, which, I mean, that's kind of like their default expression, but one of them grins,
Okay.
slaps a club against his opposing hand. Ow, more ponies! Good, good! Pay, 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 pay! And they all start chanting, pay, 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 pay.
Duck takes out her lute and she starts strumming. She thinks they're just setting a beat and she starts singing along with them. Pay, 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 pay.
Oh, no, stupid horse, you pay too!
Oh, it's a duck, silly. And she quack, 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 quack.
Ducks
quack.
pay too!
Oh,
Pay, pay,
no.
pay, 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 pay.
This
What
is a
are
brute.
these guys?
They're goblins. I'll go. This is a bridge that was built by the Empire and is owned by the Empire, and there is no toll upon it.
The one that seems to be in charge just literally thumbs his nose upon you. And, what? If they wanted it, they should have had people here collecting tolls, but they didn't. We collect tolls. Pay, 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 pay. Or you can swim, he says, pointing at the water.
I love the water.
I will look back to everybody else and go. I believe it's time for you to pay.
Pay? Well, what's it? What's your price?
Wait. So,
Quinn is just kind of curious what they want them to pay.
One shiny silver. Shiny silver each person.
And she thinks. What about a kiss on the cheek instead?
No!
Darn.
Ew!
She looks offended.
I'll look at steel charge.
We cannot allow this banditry to happen, and poor innocents having to pay coin to a band of goblins who were planned to extort them.
Well, I'd say
Before we
if they
attack,
pay us 50, they can continue to do this. But they have to build their own bridge.
I mean,
So
if they
I'm
choose
just
to build
gonna
their own
drop
bridge,
this on the map for no reason.
I mean, if they plan to build their own bridge and charge a toll, then that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, same here. I'm saying this out loud while staring at them. I'm pulling out a
Glare,
weapon.
glare.
And she's spinning.
Okay.
Quack.
Dirk.
Quack, 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 quack.
And she's trying to play for him.
Quack, 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 quack. Okay, what if, instead of a silver, I could give you a new song? Because the one you have kinda is not the best.
And she shakes her head at their song of pay, 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 pay.
One of them pulls out a bow.
She pulls up. Oh no. oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew it would come to this. Peace was never really an option. Okay, so they are that. That's that, which makes it, if it's that, I would get that. And how many of you are there? There are 4 of you, right?
Yes.
I'm just double
Okay,
checking
cool.
stuff.
So I can have as many as I would like. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
Any
off to a
roll
good start.
initiative on here? I'm trying to find it on the sheet.
It's under perception.
Yes. There, look, suddenly there's a whole us of them. No! Because that's about as many as I'm allowed to have. Disappointment. Which reminds me, I need to make a macro for rolling initiative. Damn you, macros.
Poor
Damn
baby.
you.
Got a 20. Oh, wait. I wrote perception. Damn it.
No, it says initiative.
Yeah.
It said
Oh, it did. Okay. Never mind.
Remind me, the people who are better at macros, what do you type in for it to prompt you?
Question mark something.
Something?
1 second.
Okay,
Oh.
well, let's see if this works as I attempt it. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's a moment too late to do the pre-combat thing that I was planning to do, but
No, that did not work as I was hoping.
You hang on. This is an example. I'm gonna post it in the Patreon
Roll
game
20.
chat. Yeah. No, not in Roll20 because then it'll run the query. Like I'm gonna post it in Discord.
Discord. Who does that?
It's like an
Oh,
example.
there it is. Click. Wait. I don't want an A or B question. I want a number question.
I think if you just
Like, enter number. Then it uses the number that you typed.
1 second. I do have a map. There you go. This is what I use. Where's
it.
roll 20? I know. Where's
We will master Roll20.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure
this-
out whether it's Thorn or the other. Or
Oh, there it is. That looks like the one I need
Thorn.
there.
Thorn or Steel Prism, who is the knight or whatever.
champion.
I mean, one of them is literally a paladin, so
Okay,
That's-
that would be the one that's the champion, or the other one.
well, that's better. Okay, it's working now. Yeah, champion is a paladin if they are a lawful good champion.
Okay,
And I am lawful good.
Yes, lawful good champion equal paladin.
okay. Is that
Yeah.
Steel Prism or Thorn who is speaking?
Me? Steel.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Thorn.
Okay. Drat. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Don't mind me as I raise their initiatives to actually have the modifiers built in. Hooray! And then I will sort them because sorting is fun. Don't you like sorting?
I'm probably going last because I rolled a 2 on
Only
my.
if done with
Oh.
hats.
I mean, who doesn't like some hats? Come on. But I need some songs. Where's my songs?
I like songs.
I like good songs. I will not lie.
Oh gosh.
What?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, there we go. Battle theme. Now we're talking.
Should actually be turn up the. Huh. I can't actually hear.
Huh? There's nothing playing yet.
Well, I wasn't able to hear your previous background music in this either.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, and it's not because I turned off the sound here. I have the master volume completely up, and I.
It might be because it hasn't loaded yet for you because it has to load.
Okay.
I know my one. It takes time to load because of its because of my internet.
Damn internet. What are we even paying for?
More or less.
So I'm having no luck with this, so I'm going to give up now. Oh. No music for you. All right, everybody has rolled, yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Excellent. It appears that that goblin who has a bow and plans to use it is going to go. He's going to try to insert an arrow where it does not belong, otherwise known as the duck. I mean,
Yes.
that's legitimate, right?
Yes.
Hey, duck. Duck.
Twang.
What's happening?
There's an
You're being
arrow
shot.
coming towards you.
Ah! And it flies toward her, and her AC is with all the dust stuff is 14.
Tunk. You have been struck by an arrow. A cruel blow indeed. 3 of the damages.
And she quacks because that hurt. How could somebody do this?
Could this happen to me?
Honestly.
He's already reaching for another arrow. However, he cranes his head back. Boss! Boss! You got trouble! And then he shoots another arrow. Twink!
No.
Which just like lands somewhere to the left of you.
Okay.
This one also shouts, Boss! Boss! Come help us! Boss! Shwink. I think that thunked you.
Yeah, that thunked me.
Oh god. He'd actually managed to hit you with the second arrow.
Oh dear.
You are being pincushioned. Bear!
Oof.
Save us, Bear!
Whack! Ow! Ow!
No, that's not the noise bears make. Come on.
Bear charges in. I don't have the stat block for Bear yet, but great. Let me find it. I have it on my character sheet somewhere. Yay.
So which of these initiatives is actually yours?
Well, Bear is 22. Mine is actually 18.
And you have a third person?
No, I only have 2.
Oh, okay.
There. Bear and Thorn. That's it.
Farm Bear.
We have a lot of little goblins getting turns. Bunch of jerks.
Okay. I was just looking at it, and it has 3 different initiative rolls on Thorn.
Right, that was my mistake. Look at turn order on the left-hand side of your screen.
Oh, okay.
Bear will step up and growl. That's all he can do right now because I can't find the stat block. So go.
Although, actually, I just realized Bear should not actually have a turn order, so I'm going to take him off the turn order. Goodbye!
Oh, okay.
He will only go during your turn, and only if you actually tell him to go and do things.
Right.
If you spend 1 action, he gets 2 actions.
Sure.
Greenie!
Okay. What Queenie will do is she will step over. She will step over here and actually over here and reach out and reach out to touch the what to touch the weapon, which is probably undrawn of the champion, and it will glow with light and power, and is now a +1 striking weapon.
I imagine it was already +1, but now it's also striking.
No, not +1.
Oh, well, now it's +1 and striking. What?
So it's what? So which one? So okay, it's a +1 item bonus to attack rolls and increases the number of weapon damage die to 2.
Yes.
I don't know
that
which
is
of
correct.
those things that I just added to it.
You just did both. You did both of those things. +1 to hit and +1 more dice of damage.
Okay, if it's already a +1 weapon, doesn't only one of those happen though?
I thought it wasn't a +1 weapon.
I thought you just said that it was.
But then he
It
said,
was
no,
not.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
So we
Well,
did
then.
both of those things. Thorn!
Yay!
It was action 1, stab. Action 2 and 3, cast a spell.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Thorn, what are you doing? You are striding. Look at that stride. You can stride up to your speed.
Each one of these are 5?
Yes.
Yes.
5 feet, yo.
Do that, so that'd be a
So I just
5.
realized I probably don't have the Pathfinder scale on. Because they never default to that. Anyway. There, now it's Pathfinder scale.
Okay, good. And then I'll do something dumb.
I mean, sure. You stepped up, and then...
Measuring tape.
What are you doing?
Checking something. Okay.
Gust of wind.
Yeah.
All right. What's the area of gust of wind?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find it actually in the description.
It's a wind.
Probably
A gust.
Oh, is it primal?
It's several things. There it is. Gust of wind. Arcane primal spell. Area 60-foot line. So you want to be directly in front of the things you want to gust.
Yeah, true.
You cannot be off to the side.
Yeah, it would
Well,
have been there.
that would also hit Duck. That's the goal.
He has wings. I mean,
Duck doesn't have wings technically in here. She has fake wings that she wears.
they're not even real.
They are totally fake wings.
Short,
Yes.
short legs don't have wings.
So there then.
Short legs are little Shetland ponies. They don't have wings.
So there.
Yes, and then you go. Go. It's already there. That is how that works. All right, so you do that. Blah blah blah. Large and small creatures must make a fortitude save. What? I mean, goblins have good fortitudes, right?
Yeah.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Shut up. Here we are. They are that, and oh, this is not good for them. They're gonna try though. They tried. They tried really hard. They did not crit fail. Yeah.
Too bad.
They got really close to crit failing. Okay, but they still failed. Failed like hell. A failure on that does. Creature is knocked prone, so they are both knocked over. No. Boom, boom. Everybody hit the floor. At least 2 people hit the floor. Boom. There he is. Knocked over. Boom. Hey, click. There you go. Yes, you knocked them right over. Duck!
Yes. Question. The fascinating performance thing doesn't necessarily say how many actions it takes, but it's just a performance thing. So is that just one action, a single action?
1 moment, please. Your call is very important to us. As I, check that right quick. Don't mind me. Ha 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 ha. Performance, which lets you perform. Who knew? Who knew?
What?
Yeah, weird.
What?
I'm going through all the other times that perform shows up as a in a thing, and oh my god, they use it a lot. Anyway, there it is. Perform has 1 action. It is a 1 action thing to perform.
Then she is going to be using fascinating performance with that as a thing, and also casting
That is 1 of your actions.
sanctuary with the other 2.
That's, I imagine, 2 actions.
Yes.
All right. So, who does that affect?
Well, these 2 have they taken damage?
They just got knocked over.
I mean, if they got knocked over, I feel like that'd be up to
Just
you if that
rude.
counts as quote combat. But these 2, I don't think anybody's touched these 2, and she could she could
They are fired at you, but
yeah, like the opposite is not true. However, I guess to say, and so
all right. So it affects anybody who can hear you within what, like 30 feet or something, or?
no, in Pathfinder 2, it's because she's an expert at performing. She affects 4 things, just baseline. Masters.
Hey, look at that! There's 4 of them.
Masters.
What?
Masters affect 10, and legendary affects however many creatures I want.
Nice. All right. So what do they gotta do? Will saves?
Will save.
I mean, goblins are great at will saves. Shut up.
And the DC base is 19. So yeah, 19. And if they critically fail, they gain an incapacitated thing, I think is the thing of it.
Well, it looks like 1 of them ultra failed, and the other one's actually managed to pull through. But that is an ultra fail.
And the other ones, you clicked it fast enough to get the repeating algorithm.
What?
Oh,
It's one of the fun. It's one of the funny
Oh, wait,
things
wait, wait.
about the Pathfinder algorithms.
It's not against my DC, it's against my performance check, so there's still a chance. Like, that's the DC.
Wait, is it against your performance DC or what you actually roll on your performance?
When you perform, compare the result of the will DC of the observer.
Oh, you have to roll, not me.
Ooh.
Do it. Roll your performance. Your will DC is hilariously low. Oh, you just have to roll once, huh?
Oh,
Wow. You just floored the hell out of them. You just crushed their poor little minds.
and
They are now staring, enraptured. Oh.
And she smiles.
Ah.
She smiles. The other part of her two-action thing was casting Sanctuary on herself. Which is just, so long as she doesn't attack, they have to roll will saves to attack her.
Ah. Yeah, look at that one play. Look at that one play. Ah. It's so nice. Oh.
See, this is how you make friends, friend.
So, Steele, what are you doing while this starts to happen? I mean, this person would stand up, though. He has no reason not to stand up. Boop. All the better to get a good view to watch what's going on.
I'm not quite sure exactly what's happening now, but I'm going to at least walk over to Duck. I'm going to have to walk twice to get there. Mary, go in the way. 1 second, just removing cat. Alright.
Well, you still got an action left.
I want to see if that is a surge action. No, it's a focus point, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to raise my shield. There.
And you raise your shield. Okay, that's the thing that you did. Meanwhile, this one. Yes! Do the lead part! Do the lead part again! Ah! Yeah. Yeah, dance, caper! Woo! Yes! Meanwhile, this one. Wait, what are you talking about? I hear something! And he stands up. And he, oh, it's amazing!
She's having a ball.
Meanwhile, Greenie,
Top of the round.
top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
I don't actually know how this would work because I've never tried doing a four-footed, a handless creature in Pathfinder 2.
Babe, what are you trying to do?
Well, I don't know how what the mechanics of holding a weapon and a shield are with a hoofless creature in Pathfinder 2. I know how you work in Pony Finder normally, but I don't know if it.
Well, you can very easily hold something in your mouth, and you could get a weapon rack, saddle rack, to hold something else.
Yeah.
Most likely, you'd hold the shield in your mouth and your weapon in your rack.
Yeah, I probably would have done that. It's just that I was working from the Pathfinder 2 list.
Yes. Well, the conversion rules, the conversion guide for Pony Finder does have the saddle rack because, it's important.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably should have looked for the conversion guide. Oh well.
We will assume that you have a saddle rack, just by the blessings of the gods themselves. Poof, saddle rack.
Okay.
I believe it was 2 gold or something.
Yes.
I think it's 2 gold. But anyway, yes. So saddle rack, you got one. What are you doing with it?
Well, I would like. I don't know if if raising shield and drawing a weapon are 2 separate actions.
Yes.
Or if the saddle rack already has the weapon loaded into it, or.
Also, yes.
I'm confused now.
Those are two entirely different questions. If you have the weapon in the saddle rack, then it's in the saddle rack. It's ready to be swung at any particular moment. But drawing a weapon is an action, and raising a shield is an action. So the answer to both of those questions is yes.
Okay. I think I. Okay, then I will advance to here now with a weapon in the rack and a shield raised.
But I'm assuming the weapon was already in the rack, right?
Well, I was going to do that, but since I didn't specify it beforehand, it seemed like it would be unfair to just
I
say.
mean, we are all literally brand new to this. It is okay to say, oh yeah, I put the weapon in the rack, because that's totally a thing that would make sense. Because we are totally brand new. It's okay. Some allowances must be given.
Okay, then
Do another action.
I am here with a shield raised and a weapon in the rack.
Whereas that goblin is still going, oh, oh, keep dancing! Dance, dance, dance! And then the other ones join in, dance, 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 just as excitedly as they were saying pay.
Are you gonna dance too, Miss Queen?
I mean, they're like not even looking over at the queen. They are
Yeah.
focused on the duck.
Don't get in the way of that wind. It'll blow you down. It's still going.
What's the duration on that?
Till my turn.
Well, if
Wait.
if it's in a line, then it isn't spreading out to either side, so Queenie isn't technically within it.
I would imagine then that they would at least get out of the wind just so that they can watch the dancing in peace.
Okay.
Oh, for crying!
What? They want to watch the dancing duck and not be knocked over again. That was just rude. Rude. Also, now it is Thorn's turn. The wind stops.
Well,
Do you want to move to a different place?
That's fine.
yes, I would have moved to within striking distance of them.
Go ahead. This is the wind thingy. Wind.
Yes.
Make a fort roll.
Okay.
Don't fail.
As
Don't
you,
critical fail.
as you trot confidently into the wind. A little gust. You think that's going to stop me?
Well, it's probably going to stop me because the DC is pretty high.
Well, let's see what your will or fort. Why did I say will? This has nothing to do with will. Hey, you're fine.
Made it. You proved you were. You're a true queen.
Little wind's not going to stop you.
So,
Meanwhile, Thorn!
I just hold back, step over, flank in, and that's about it. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for the boss.
What, boss? You say anything about a boss? I
Hey,
mean,
boss! Hey, boss! Well, I'm looking around.
stop assuming things, metagamers.
They
He yelled,
shouted,
"Hey,
"Hey,
boss!"
boss!"
Hey, boss!
we gotta assume that there's somebody coming.
I'm
It's
joking,
a great
guys. I'm
trick
joking.
if it isn't.
Oh boy, is it duck's round?
So, Thorn, you're done?
Is there an underside to this bridge? I mean,
Yes. Do you want me
obviously,
to make a very bad drawing of the bridge?
No, just there.
yes,
Nope,
this
it's
is
too late.
possible.
Bad drawing of the bridge is occurring.
Pretty big bridge.
But wait, it gets better.
Is it made from magic? Of course, it'd be simple.
What? No, it's not made.
David,
Well, somebody else is doing it for me. Stop that!
David, you know they have a line tool, right? You could have made those straight lines with the line tool.
What the bridge isn't perfectly straight. Shut up.
It's got caricature. It's been
See?
there for hundreds of years.
Things have happened, yo. Weird.
Wait, it just
Alright,
grew.
visual person.
There you go. Look, see, now you have a real map. Aren't you happy?
What's the thing in the water?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Okay. Okay, Grace, stop it with the mallards.
Hold on. There.
Point out, I can make it so that you can't draw.
No.
Meanwhile, Duck, what are you doing?
Alright, so just for your information, fascinating performance technically only lasts a round, which means she'd have to do it again this round. So guess what she's doing as one of her actions?
You continue to dance.
Woo!
The dance of your people.
Oh, that was
Oh, that's not as good.
They got bored.
Question: Isn't all performances just a sustain action?
yeah.
I mean,
like
that's
that.
essentially what it is. It lasts a round, but if you keep performing, you can keep it going.
Okay.
However, their will DC is only 13, so that's still a success. It's not a crit success.
So
So-
she is doing this maneuver. She is walking with the rest of her act.
Well, just checking. What does a normal success do?
A normal success is just they are like they're not incapacitated. They're just fascinated. Let's see. You must critically succeed to fascinate it, and the perform action against the gains the incapacitation trait.
Okay. Well, if you normally succeed, what does it do? Nothing?
I'm gonna just roll this, and you can help me
Ah.
out with this.
When you
Yeah.
perform, blah, 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 if you succeed, the target is fascinated. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Basically, if there's something like immediately going on that they need to be paying attention to, then you have to crit succeed for them to like get distracted.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which, I mean, does the situation count? I think, at least at this specific moment, they're still going dance, 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 woo!
This is before like that's why I was saying like the whole wind thing was more along your jurisdiction.
Yes, but you did crit succeed, so they got distracted from the wind and went dance, dance, and now at this point they're just partying really.
And Duck is
Woo!
just moving. Is that one action or a single action?
Yes,
Yeah.
one action lets you move up to your speed, and you could move even again because you have 3 actions.
All right, so she's using the other 2 actions to take this maneuver as she sings and dances while keeping that up.
Do you have a speed of 40, I'm guessing?
Yes,
Okay.
Oh wow.
or 30, I guess. So minus a couple
Oh.
off of that, so she would end up right.
I think you ended up not going around this one then.
Yeah, she she went like right here, and that's just where she's at. Like, point is, she's
And
dancing with them.
Is when you hear a blood-curdling war cry as a creature emerges from behind the bridge, larger than the others, frowning very disappointedly at the whole thing. I should point out that identifying creatures is not free like it used to be. That's an action,
Gotcha.
just so you know. But this guy looks like he's serious, as he gives a "Ah!" scaring the living daylights out of the goblins. And guess what? You guys also might be scared as it attempts to do so.
Oh god.
You're all within 60 feet of it, I'm pretty sure. Yep. All of you. Awesome.
What?
That's another thing about Pathfinder 2 that's kind of fantastic. A lot of creatures have like specific moves that they will just do. This particular guy gets to try to intimidate the hell out of everybody when he shows up, as long as he knows that there's people worth giving a war cry for,
So no
which
roll
he does.
against it?
What's that?
No roll against it?
Oh, he gets to roll. He's got skills. Skills to pay some bills, yo. There it is. He got some intimidation. He's so scary. You scared yet? You should be. Oh, that was a really bad roll. Okay, so I believe intimidation is against your will DC. Let me just make sure that I'm not totally messing everything up. Oh, it's too late. I messed it up. There it is. He's trying to demoralize you. It is against your will DC. So your will modifier plus 10. What is your will modifier plus 10?
Oh, 17.
21.
If your will modifier plus 10 is 19 or greater, Good job. Actually, wait, no, it has to be 20 or greater.
Is that our will save? The
No,
same as our
he's
will save?
going against your will DC, which is your will modifier plus 10.
More
Basically, he's
Is
launching
that
an
the
attack
same
at your will.
as your wisdom modifier?
No, your will
okay.
save.
Okay. If you look at your sheet, what it says, it will say will and a number. What number is that?
11 for me. So it'd be
Yeah.
20.
It's under saving throws, and yours is 10, so your will DC is 20.
Wait, minus
Okay,
10?
so
No,
the
Queenie.
answer to the
Ah.
so the answer to the question, is that the same as my will? My will save is yes.
But it's not a roll.
I know.
Yeah.
I was asking if the will modifier is the same as my will save.
Yes, the answer is
So it's-
yes.
Okay, that helps.
All right, so your will DC is 20, which means he did not shout loud enough to scare you. Thorn appears to be a 21, so was not good enough to scare you. Dux appears to be a 17, so you are scared. You have gained Frightened 1. Frightened 1.
Mine is
Nice.
17 as
What do I
well.
do for the
You
bear?
are Frightened 1. Frightened 1. What about your bear?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Still looking for him. In the stats.
Imagine trying to scare a bear.
I mean, you say that like it's a weird thing, but that's actually like one of the survival tactics they tell you is make lots of loud noises to scare the bear.
Ah.
I mean, that's literally a thing that people tell you to do.
Where are animal
I think
companions?
the idea of the loud noises is so the bear knows where you are and you don't actually encounter it.
No.
I mean, that's
So
another
very well.
thing.
Well, you don't surprise it.
You
Anyway, yeah, this guy came and he made lots of noise. As it turns out, you now know exactly where he is.
Imagine that.
I mean, you didn't before until he showed up and screamed.
okay?
And I suppose I should add him to the initiative. I mean, that's a thing, right?
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Did you
great.
find animal companions? Still?
What
Or
about
were you
animal
looking-
companions?
I wasn't looking for animal companions.
Oh, I'm trying to find them in the bear. I mean,
Oh,
find it in the actual book.
Here it is. Animal companions. Hooray! Bears. Hello, bear.
Okay. What page is it?
Bear has. Actually, wait. We just need to know what their saving throws are. Saving throws.
Yeah.
Animal companions. Yay. I feel like this should be easier, but it's not. Why?
Gasp. Gasp.
Well, I mean, it says their wisdom modifier is +1 for a bear. If we assume that they are at least trained in it, that would be +3, so that would make it 14, which would not be good enough to resist that hard shriek. So it is also Frightened 1. Frightened 1! Don't you like Frightened? Yes. Doesn't like
Makes
Frightened.
sense. Yep.
Frightened 1 basically gives you a -1 to basically any d20 you roll.
Yeah.
However, it does fade. In fact, at the end of your turn, unless something changes that, it goes down by 1 by itself. So it's not a long-lasting thing, but it's an annoying thing. Okay, you with me?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
This guy, he is a jerk. He's going to do jerky things to you, because, you know, that's just what he does. He levels that crossbow that you can kind of see in his picture there. And he sees the duck just sort of dancing. He kind of tilts his head a little bit, but then he sees other targets that look way more dire than the dancing duck. He will take a shot at you, because why the hell not? Well, you know what? You all seem equally delicious, so let me do that. Man, even randomly. All right, he's shooting at the queen.
Mhm.
Twang. I think that hits a queen.
Of course it's queen.
Sorry, did I say a crossbow? It's a short bow. Whatever. Same difference.
That is a freakishly high attack modifier.
That's why he's the boss.
Yes, he is the boss. Just so you know, the things that the goblins were like -1 level. This thing is very much not -1 level. But then he shouts at his minions, "Wake up! Fight! Come on!" Basically, you're pretty sure that they're not fascinated anymore.
Ah.
But it's your turn.
Oh yes. Okay, we've gone around.
Oh wait, no, you literally just went.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that fascination should last a round if they failed that last save,
Ah!
and then they're
Ah!
yeah.
Eh. Off your armor, I imagine.
Oh shoot! I don't have my armor on. Ha ha!
It was this one against the queen, which I imagine just clanged on your armor. Yes?
Are you
Queenie?
asking me?
Yes.
No,
He
of course
swung
not.
he swung a little thing and clang off your armor. That's what I said.
Sorry.
I'll check.
I'm pretty sure that's not good enough to hit you.
I am assuming so.
Tracy.
Shoot.
Yeah! Charges forward. Comes barreling in, club first. Yeah!
As I have my shield raised, no, that does not hit.
And he just literally bounces on your shield, toom, and you throw him back. Ah! And guess whose turn it is?
Yay. I might as well attack him since he's just directly in front of me, and it was time to do that. So
These enemies serve themselves. Ah!
So my weapon got added. It was magical and
Yes, it has a +1 to hit, and whatever damage die it has, it does 2 of them instead of 1 of them.
okay, so just 2 of them. All right, so I'm not going to include the +1 because I've been frightened. So
That basically is a wash, yes.
yeah, but I've increased the damage. Yes, right, and I'm using the mouth at the moment because I've not had any chance to do anything else. So attack with this.
Oh, that looks like a hit. That looks like you just kind of swat this thing aside. Ow! Thump, thump, thump. Bleh.
So I can move 25 now.
Oh, I shouldn't be moving on. But yes, that was your first action. To
Is there
swatting
a
that
tax
poor bastard
opportunity?
aside.
So is there a tax of
Some
opportunity?
creatures have attacks of opportunity. Most creatures don't. Would you like to
Right,
cast
okay.
attack of opportunity?
No, I'll go for the risk. So I'm going to move to there.
I mean, you say you don't want to cast attack of
Actually-
opportunity, but then you cast detective opportunity.
I'll raise my shield and then I'll move to here.
The goblin does not swipe at you.
And then I'm no longer feared.
You are not as scared anymore. On the other hand, this guy's like, aha, aha, ha, 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 just like boss taught me. He comes rushing in, flanking you. Dun 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 dun.
No.
No, no, just like boss taught me. He says, flailing at you. But wow, he's trying really hard. And you have to give him a point for perseverance. But I don't think a 22 is good enough with your raised shield, right? Steel? Steel? What happened?
He's died.
No!
I think he just sent a message.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure. But boy, he really tried hard. He tried so hard. Poor little goblin. Oh, he's gone. He's back.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Hooray! This one. Whoop! Ah, sorry. I really like your dancing club.
Is
he
it
has,
attack?
he has to
Hold
roll
on.
he has to roll a will save, David. I cast Sanctuary on myself.
Oh, right. Oh, this is going to end well. Oh, I think he actually made it.
Yes, actually.
However, he
Wait.
still missed like hell.
Wait. Sanctuary.
oh.
Yeah.
Your thing
I'm
won't
also-
trigger until they take damage.
To the take damage. Okay,
Yes.
that wasn't what I wasn't sure.
It is a thing you can use when a friend is hurt within 15 feet of you.
Cool. Hurt.
Yes, they have to actually take a damage. No, this is not working well for him. This is not working well at all. He's just flailing. Why aren't you getting hit? So you're just dodging left and right, dancing still. So it turns out the goblin can't dance. Oh.
Wow.
Queenie! It's your turn.
Also, keep in mind that in the future, they have to roll a will save for every hostile action they put toward her.
Oh, do they have to keep making it, or is the first one's good enough?
For each time.
Oh, God.
I like
Okay, well, he missed the hell out of you, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, Queenie,
Does that count for casting
Yes.
battle?
it is your turn!
Oh, goody.
There's a goblin in front of you.
Okay.
Get him.
What a jerk.
I use an action to keep my shield.
To raise it. Alright, your shield is risen. You still have 2 more actions.
However you want to phrase it, raise it, keep it raised, whatever.
You have 2 actions.
Poke him in the butt. Or other.
That is an option.
And realistically the only one.
Let's see it. You got it.
I very much doubt that I do, but it's a nice thought.
Aha! Optimism, lad.
I have none.
Well, you're in a party with Duck now, so I'm gonna make you.
Seems legit. 1 second.
Are you including flanking?
Yes.
Clanking is weird in Pathfinder 2, and I don't.
You're allowed to just say add 2 for flanking. So that's a
Okay.
14. Yeah?
Sure, I guess.
Do it.
Oh, they did have those stats. Now I feel stupid. Alright, now I have that. You got a 14. So just barely that goblin does a little matrix dodge. Meow! You can try to swat at him again. That would be at a -5, or do something else. You're a troll.
There is literally nothing else to do, so might as
Creature.
Oh, well, there you go.
16.
Yes, that is accurate.
Oh no, that is the roll with the -5. Nice.
Oh, it is?
normal.
Yeah.
Oh, it is my normal roll with the -5. I didn't.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's definitely a hit then. I'm sorry. I was like, I was like, wait, no. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, that's totally a hit. That is definitely a hit.
What was the
You
minus
Smack
5?
this thing. Do the damage.
Second attack.
Yeah.
Do
You,
the
okay.
The second attack is always a
-5. And third attack, yeah, -10.
Ooh, 9 damage. You go skewer. Yeah, it hurts. Ah, dead.
Duck's ears flop. All this violence.
Yes.
Thorn. It appears that a proper fight has broken out.
And attack. Yay. Actually, a spell
All right.
cast. Here.
Are you actually commanding the bear?
Yeah, I just moved him closer. Oh, no.
Right. Are you actually commanding the bear?
No, that'll be an action. So I'll attack.
I mean, if you did, then the bear could move and attack.
Oh, really?
When you use an action, the bear gets 2 actions.
Okay. Yeah, command the bear, attack. I'll move and attack.
There you go. That is totally legit. And that will be all of your actions. All right. So roll your attack and roll the bear's attack. We'll see how much harming occurs.
Oh, shoot. For some reason, the weapon's not showing up.
That is less than good. Wait, you have no bonuses there. That's not right.
Yeah, I can't figure out. The weapon is not showing up right now again. I don't know why.
1 second. As I go to fix the things. I will fix the things! So
I'm using the a long spear.
Imagine having
Yes.
weapons. You heard me
All
right,
right.
David. I don't have weapons.
Weapons. Who does that? That's stupid.
Not
All right, so
Oh, there it
flanking
is.
has changed then. So
Alright, you have a
just-
+5. Awesome. Which is
So it's
definitely
+6.
better, which is a hit. So go ahead and give me
For
some
some reason,
damage.
it's not showing up. That's a D6 or a D8 for a long spear. I think it's D8. Right?
I do not have the weapon charts memorized.
What? You don't
I have many skills. That is not one of them.
You don't have the new system's weapon charts memorized
go.
already?
I know. Disappointing, really.
long spear.
Oh, there we go. See, now it has a +5. Oh, yeah, see? Now it has +5. Alright, so it must be fixed. Cool! Alright, 4 damage. You have poked it verily, but it is not dead.
Okay,
Just
and
poked.
the bear, I'll just roll straight up.
The bear will do terrible, terrible things.
I don't have a
I
set.
can't even bear it.
Nope, never mind.
What did you... Oh, you rolled a 9. That's not terrible.
No. But I can
The bear is trained because, I mean, he knows how to use its various
So I
weapons.
guess I could just do that as a stat block and not worry about a second character sheet.
You could. Options. I like options.
Long spear. D8, yeah.
That is not quite a hit, though, unfortunately. I'm sorry. As your bear swipes at it viciously, and he goes, yeah!
But we're offering flanking, I think.
It needs to be in a much better position for that. There's nothing
Yeah.
stopping the bear from, just keep
Oh,
moving.
good point.
Then it would be flanking with
Oh.
steel, at least.
There we go.
But flanking, the creature gets -2 to its AC. You don't get +2.
I mean,
effectively- yeah, like I said,
it's a wash.
effectively the same. It's effectively the same thing. It's just
Different.
yeah. That's why I said it's different in Pathfinder 2.
Different. It's a good different. That would, however, make it a hit. So roll some damage. Is it biting or clawing? I guess it would bite.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be bite. What is
So
that?
1d8 plus 3. It's plus 3 strength. Ooh. 1d8 plus 3. Do it.
So
I heard a noise. Oh, so 9. Oh, yeah, that goblin is no more. This goblin has ceased to be. This guy is now extremely pissed.
dance, duck, dance.
Shoot! Hey, look, a bear. Bear looks like a perfectly reasonable thing to inflict like all of the damages upon, right?
Yeah. What's its AC?
Oh, you and your questions. These are things that
Not
you
so
are.
low, not so low that you're going to get crit hit without having to roll a 20.
That's actually pretty normal. But either way, it has a +2 dexterity, and I assume it's trained and unarmored. So that's a +3. So 15? 15.
Seems right.
I am doing this. Oh, wait, no, but you're level 3, so raise that up by 2. So
Oh,
17.
My level. Okay.
Yes, it is your level.
Okay.
It is a level 3 bear. Rawr. But he's going to do, uncomfortable amounts of damage as he tosses his bow aside and pulls out a rather impressive-looking glaive. So, hey, that's one action, right?
Yep.
Then he will step up, which is action number 2. Then he's going to stab the heck out of that bear, because that bear looks like it really needs some stabbing. That seems legit, right?
Meh.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
It has more than 8.
Hi.
9?
It has 8 plus stuff. Ha 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 ha.
It has a plus step? Oh god, I have
What?
no idea.
Its hit points are 8 plus 6 plus its con mod for every level you have.
Okay, so
Its
it's
con modifier is +2, so 8 for every level you have. So you're level 3, so that's 24 plus 8. So that's
okay.
32?
He has a lot.
He has 32, right? Did I just do that math correctly? I think I
Yep.
did.
So minus 18.
Bam. Look, he has the bar. Oh, that hurt, though. That hurt a lot. You just went stab into the poor bear's side.
That didn't work.
Duck, also, you're not scared. Oh, wait, no, this is your first turn, isn't it?
Since, like, he's scared, and then it was my turn, and then we've gone a whole round, and now it's my turn again.
Okay, then you should stop being scared.
Yay!
As soon as you take a turn being scared, then your scared meter goes down by 1.
Ah. Look at that. I'm not scared anymore, and you can't tell me how to be scared. Well, this big ol' meanie over here is being quite a big ol' meanie. So, she is gonna...
He is big. He's mean. You're not sure how old he is.
Mister, you need to stop that right now.
And can I demoralize his action?
If you have Intimidate, you can sure try.
Haha, okay. And she squints her eyes intimidatingly.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I mean, I think that's a success.
Right
Against
now,
his
mister.
will DC. Okay, you succeeded. You did not crit succeed, but he is now frightened 1.
She is shaking her hoof. And that
was an action. It was an action to stab. You still have 1 action left.
I don't really have anything I could do with 1 action, really. I don't think. So,
You don't have a weapon?
No.
Kill yourself?
Oh god.
Who do you think this character is, David?
I mean, you could,
Do you have another kind of performance you can do?
No. Well, I need to have the normal one, but like the
do you have any compositions yet?
composition spells.
Like inspire courage and such not?
Probably, but I think I might have to look into those through this next round. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh boy. All right, I'll figure this out. But yeah, for now, that would be my turn for now. So.
That is your turn.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It would be his turn, but he's dead. Boop. It would be his turn, but he's also dead. Pew. Steal!
I just want to check. If I also demoralize, will that increase their fear rating?
That is an excellent question. Let me just check that right quick. Demoralize. Blah 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 blah. Wow, that is actually a really good question.
Was demoralization an effect?
Demoralize is the action where you try to demoralize somebody.
But the effect that it does.
Like, okay, so they note that regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to your attempts to demoralize it, but you're somebody else who is not the person who originally demoralized him, which makes everything different. So he's not immune to you attempting to demoralize the hell out of him again.
But does it affect stack?
That's what I'm trying to see.
I thought an effect like that wouldn't stack unless there's a rating on it.
There is a rating. He is currently feared 1.
Then I think you answered the question. It would.
Yeah, I think he would go up to fear 2 if you actually scared him even harder. He is immune to Duck's attempts to scare him harder. But nothing's stopping you from trying to scare him.
Crowd pressure.
Yes, you can peer pressure the hell out of him.
Alright, I'm going to use Intimidating Glare then.
You're gonna kill him? No.
He hasn't reached those legendary levels yet.
Damn.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
16 is not so hot, my friend. His will DC, no, he is not shaken by you. But you still have 2 actions left. Woo!
So I'm going to move up to here.
Whoop.
And I will attack.
He finds your movements quite troubling, and he pokes you with that really long glaive he has.
Okay.
Poke!
That will hit because I didn't raise my shield.
No, I was pretty sure you had not risen that shield. Why do I keep rolling max on the damage?
Who knows?
Like, seriously, what is up with that?
Oh no, I just blessed myself.
That's pretty much how this game works. There's medical physical pressure on the dice, which causes the DM to constantly crit and roll max damage.
No.
I mean, you say that, but I rolled like a 5 to attack him, so...
Alright, so
Anyway, you're there.
I moved there. Okay. How long does the magical weapon effect last?
For
So, like a minute?
a minute, yeah.
For a minute. Okay, cool. So I will add the +1.
Which I think is still 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Right.
If you're still fighting after a minute, something went wrong.
Well, I'm rolling atrocious today.
As you swing at him violently, just sort of ducks to the side and swats at your blade with his nasty, big old glavey thing.
Alright. That was my turn.
Is that the best you have? It's my turn! No, wait, I'm dead. I'm not dead! Yay! Let's go clubbing! Club, 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 club.
Let's go clubbing, he says. Me. That's me.
Yep, that is indeed you.
It's me at cons, anyway.
He's trying really hard. Yeah, he just can't club. He's really bad at clubbing.
Wouldn't you have to get past the sanctuary as well, anyway?
Oh,
I mean, I figure it doesn't matter until he actually hits.
True.
And so far, he just can't hit. Turns out goblins are pretty bad.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Maintain shield. Advance here.
And just so you know, he already used his reaction, so he probably doesn't have another reaction. That's pretty rare. That's like stupidly rare. In fact, I don't know any monsters that have more than one reaction.
I'm not sure why that would be relevant because I'm not moving within his range unless he has a spear.
I mean, yes, he does have a spear, but I was just letting you know.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he has a glaive specifically. That's a polearm.
Okay, I thought this guy had a glaive.
Oh, well, that's who I was talking about. Sorry. Anyway, do your thing.
I am confused all over again. Oh well. Now I'm going to attack this guy, who in fact doesn't have a glaive, and
No, he has a club. He tried to go clubbing with Duck, but Duck politely refused.
Aha.
yes.
Well, you got straight to the point.
Yep.
And he is gouged. Ow, it hurts. My everything. Bleh. You still have one action left.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. You raised your shield, too.
Raise, move, attack. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot to raise. All right, Thorn!
Yay!
Things are happening. They're not good things.
And attack. Yeah. There's that character sheet. Too many windows open.
This is why dragging your actions down into your macro bar is the way to go.
I'll have to try that when I'm not online and not pumping buttons by accident.
Oh, question. With this one, when it comes to beating people's AC, do you have to get over it or under it?
Meet or beat
Meet or beat? Okay.
when you are the one that's rolling.
The heck?
Huh? Oh, I mean, that is definitely a hit.
Did we
My
snatch
screen
you
just
out of-
appeared to you rolling out 2000 D8 for some odd reason.
What?
About 3 weeks ago.
Did-
Okay. It scrolled back for some odd reason. There we go. Hey, that's a hit. So that's 6 points. Yay.
2 points. But you graze his
Oh, 2.
arm as he tries to duck back. And he glances at all of the dead goblins. All of them. They're all dead. All of them. And he sneers. Stupid ponies. You think you own this place? Think you own this place? I'll be
Yeah.
back, he
We
says.
do own this bridge, so yes, we do.
We'll see how long that lasts, he says as he runs off.
Oh, bye, friend. Oh,
Are you going to stop him from leaving?
I'll attack him.
You do not have attack of opportunity, so that's not
No.
happening.
That's true.
I'm asking if you're actually going to pursue him.
Sure, I will.
How fast did it look like he was moving?
Well, he has a movement speed of 25 feet.
I can only just about keep up with him.
I mean,
Are we on the second round? Or-
no. Theoretically, this could be the end of the fight if he just gets away.
What's his movement speed?
25.
Mine is 30.
Yeah, I know that. Are you going to chase him? That was the question.
Yeah, I will.
Duck, is gonna hold out a hoof and just be like, bye, bye, friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, she feels bad because she thinks she scared him away.
I hear at least one person wants to chase him.
I mean, if one person goes, I will follow. I mean, I'll just barely be able to maintain.
I mean, if somebody is going, then I'm going to follow them, so they aren't like trying to 1v1 this guy.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well,
All right, so
Pretty much a cascade of critical hits.
all right, so Thorn, you have a movement rate of 30, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you could very easily. Here, I'm just going to move him closer to you guys. Hello, hi. you could probably move right on up to him then, assuming you just move, which is what he did. Move. So you have 15 feet. Where were you to start with when he booked it? You're right there. All right, so basically move 15 feet.
Okay,
You were
go
right
ahead.
there, right?
Yep.
So move 15 feet towards him where you were going to move.
There.
Is that what you want?
Yep.
Okay, so now you're just a little bit in front of him, but that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
And then it's his turn, and he stabs the hell out of you.
Okay.
Oh, cool. So the fact that I keep up, so I guess I make it to there, keeping up to him because I'm the same movement speed.
And I don't know. And I'm guessing that I think.
Yes, you could be triggered. Triggered!
All right, we'll see.
What
We
was
see.
that?
I don't actually know what my movement speed
Well,
is.
we'll see if he hits you.
I think he does.
All right.
Hey.
I think my
Then-
speed is.
It means you're about to
Just
take
making
damage.
sure, your AC isn't 14 or lower, is it?
For me?
That would be really sad.
So I then activate this because you're about to take damage.
Okay, so you resist 5 points because of the timely assistance of your paladin friend. However, you will take the rest of the damage, and don't worry, he has plenty to go around because he's a jerk. I mean, we knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll let you roll the damage, and then
So 9 damage, stab.
I also get to 5-foot step towards him and get an attack as well.
Oh, you have the ranged retribution, yes.
Yeah.
So you step on in, just kind of slide in. Hello.
Yep. And then with this version of my sword,
And he like raises his glaive up like behind his head, clang, and catches your sword. Like this guy is obviously really trained in how to fight.
Wish I could take advantage of that and stab now.
And he brings it around in a cruel swing, just like threatening you with it, but then gets back to running. Run. So then he moves twice. And he ran so far away. Queenie, you would be right there, so what are you doing?
I am attempting to keep up with my allies.
Yes.
They're still chasing, then I will also advance.
You could move 15 feet this round,
Can we update the initiative?
assuming you were just keeping up. So move 15 feet, however you would like. There you go. Duck, are you also chasing after everybody, or mostly watching them all go, ah!
Is this guy still here?
I mean, yes and no. Everybody else is now far away, and we're just using this part of the map.
Ah, then yes, she would go 30 feet out, and she'd use one of her actions to move 30 feet as close to it as she can in the direction.
Okay, so you're just like watching them from a distance.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Okay, you got more things.
So she goes 30 feet out in that direction.
Yes.
Question: is this within another 30 feet of her by chance?
He moved 75 feet.
Oh boy.
He did all 3 actions: move.
And then she is going to use another. She's using all 3 of her actions to get as close to this as she can, shouting, "You guys need to stop and work it out!" And she's...
Alright, so if you're keeping up, you can also move 15 feet, because you have 15 feet of movement over that guy, basically. Just like I let the queen move 15 feet. So if you want to move up to 15 feet, go ahead, and then you're caught up. Good job.
What?
15 feet. You can move up to 15 feet. On the map.
Oh.
That brings weird images.
Like from where I am?
Yes, from where you are on the map. And then you will be caught up with everybody. Although this guy did run away again, jerk.
Well, I mean, I'm a little confused as to where visually everybody is, so I'm not just. She's just getting close.
Well, if you just want to be right there, then you will be literally next to Queen and next to Steel, and Thorn will be there. This guy, however, is 50 feet out. Because he ran away the next round, jerk. After stabbing Thorn, jerk.
Oh, so I get 15 feet of movement from here, right?
Yes.
Wait, and she's moving this way because he's probably moving that way. I would guess.
Yes. Okay. And then we flip around to Thorn. So you're racing up on him. He's only 50 feet away this time.
5-0?
5-0.
50 feet away.
50 feet away. You could probably catch him in 2 strides. Or is that what you're doing?
I'm looking up the range of Tanglefoot Bag. It's 30 feet.
Are you striding once and then tossing a Tanglefoot bag?
That's what I'll do. No, it's spelled Tanglefoot.
Oh, you have it as a spell. Okay, and it's 2 actions, I imagine.
It's a cantrip.
2 actions. Almost everything. Almost every spell is 2 actions. The ones that aren't 2 actions are weird.
Yeah, it says heightened at second, 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's got 2 little square thingies on it, right?
Yeah.
Next to its name. Yeah, that means 2 actions.
Well, on this sheet it does, but the other sheet has none, so I'm assuming yes.
2 actions.
Okay.
All right, so you stride up once, then cast the spell. Well, and what's its range?
30.
Well, that's good enough. So, what do you got to roll? What does he got to roll? Who's rolling what?
Vine-covered sap appears as air flickering down, hand lashing the target, spell attempts spell attack against target.
All right, roll that spell attack. Do it!
Spell attack roll. Ooh.
Do you have your spell attack set up properly?
Take a peek for me.
Oh, that's right, I did that for you. Hooray! So click the spell attack.
I'm trying, but it's not going.
Well, then roll 1d20 plus 9.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's what it says. 9.
Okay, and 9.
I hear dice. I see dice. There's no plus 9 there.
Hey, I did it through the pop-up, so.
Anyway, so that is a 27 versus what? Reflex DC or?
Yeah, I'm looking. Escape against your spell DC to remove. Critical success. Attempt a spell attack move against target. So I hit with spell attack. And
it's against what? Armor class?
My DC. Yeah, doesn't say.
Yeah.
Ellen, it's an attack. It's against AC.
That says AC. Okay.
It says AC. Okay, cool.
No, I meant it doesn't say AT, but yeah, you point. It's a spell attack, so it'll probably be DC.
It's Tanglefoot, right? Okay, so yeah, it's just against AC. So basically, because it doesn't say anything else. So it's against AC. Great, it's AC, because it is a great big jerk, is 25. However, you rolled 27. So hit. Barely, but you hit it. You are now the winner. That is a success. So it gets a -10 penalty to its movement for a round, which is unfortunate for him. This is exactly what he did not want. How could this happen to me? That would then make it his turn, and he can't stab you because you're too far away. Jerk. So instead, he will move. He will move further away? I feel like he just moved. So I'm going to not do that.
I would have
Steel! That's right, because right after you was Steel.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying we should update.
I think we missed my turn, didn't we?
Yes, Steel, what are you doing?
With that, I'll probably raise my shield and then catch up to him.
Okay, because you raise your shield, yes, that would be your turn. But you are now next to him. Aha! I'm going to now shove people back a bit just to sort of make this more accurate. Stab, shove, 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 shove. There we go. That's a bit better. And the bear's just like way back there going, what's
Oh,
going
sorry.
on?
Sorry.
How dare you? How dare! I'm so mad. All right. Does that look about right to everybody? It's lovely.
You'll
Oh,
be
fine.
closer.
Yeah. Boop,
There's probably
boop, boop. There.
Well, I would have been there.
I mean I
You
doubt
would
Thor-
be. You would be there, Thorn.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yay, we figured it out. All right, and now I'm going to actually use the turn order again because I'm tired of not using it. All right, Queenie. Queenie,
I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
you are exactly where it looks like on the map, except there's no bridge. Bridge is gone.
Ah, god dang it. Sorry. Is there a
I'm
way to
50
auto
so I'm
turn that off?
55 feet away from him.
Sounds right.
Okay. $30, 25.
Oh, stupid me. I forgot a thing.
What's that?
He's going to stab the hell out of Steel.
Oh yeah, because I moved up.
Yes. I think that might be a super duper stab.
My AC's 23 at the moment.
Super duper stab. All of the stab. Too much stabbing, in fact.
How does he have two more AC? Oh, because it's a melee attack, isn't it? How high of a level creature is this?
Higher than you.
A heck of a lot higher than us.
Not really. He isn't really.
So we're level 3, and he's got to be level 4.
We're
If we're...
Oof. The pain. It's real.
Ooh, how much health have I got? I think I might use my shield to take some of that damage.
Ah, shield block.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt that shield, but it means you don't go down.
Yeah. So, I take instead of taking 26.
So what's the hardness?
It's 7.
So you and the shield take... Oh, sorry. I did that wrong. I fail. I fail at life. I'm sorry.
What? So, 19 damage.
What am I doing wrong? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
several number.
Yeah, 19. I can math.
Okay.
Shut up. And your shield takes 19, which it doesn't like.
Yeah.
But it took it. Took it like a champ. Your shield is the only reason you're standing.
Yes.
Queenie!
Some healing, please.
I am.
No.
I have no idea what to do here.
Do you want me to
Well-
give a suggestion?
There's
Well, you
There-
either want.
the creature cannot possibly be correctly leveled for this.
It is, to be honest.
So,
It's supposed to be a challenge.
yeah.
Actually, there's even more to it than that. But please, let's get through the turn.
Well, I have no idea what to do.
Do you want a suggestion?
Okay, suggest away.
Move there. And 2 action heal. And then Steel will say thank you.
Okay.
That seems like the reasonable clericy thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it does.
That or closer, it's your call.
Okay, I'll 2-action heal.
Click that heal button. I know you have it. Healing. And since you use 2 actions, 16 more points on top of that. So that's 24. 24 healing. That's a lot of healing. And that's the kind of healing we need right now.
That's quick.
Yep.
Critical.
Bam. You are no longer looking like you're basically one hoof in the grave.
Yay, health.
Meanwhile, it's this jerk's turn. Knowing you're outmatched, I'll be back for revenge later. He books it. Bye.
Remember, minus 10 feet.
Damn you. Okay, so he gets, oh god, instead of 75, he gets 45. Fine. Okay, so I'm going to grab you all and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is everybody sliding?
What are you doing?
35. There we go. You go over to there. You go over to there. Just gonna shove people to the side. All right, there. I have repositioned the map. Just as like assume there's a nice parallax scrolling going on. It's great. All right, he has retreated as fast as he could, just not very fast.
All right. Question: does spellcasting and stuff provoke attacks of opportunity?
If you actually have attack of opportunity, yes. If you mean
Okay.
because a guy has a spear, not necessarily. That only lets you stab people who get close to you.
Ah, I understand.
Thorn, I don't know if you saw. It is your turn.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was run up, try to heal, or run up and try to do gust of wind again. No, I can only do it once. No.
Any range attacks probably be the best thing to do at the moment.
I don't have any ranged except a sling, and that would just annoy him.
What about other range spells? What do damage?
It's all ranged.
Are you throwing rocks at me? You're throwing rocks at me. That's just rude.
Can't get there close enough. So I am just going to do a heal on you.
Okay.
Yay.
2 action?
Yep, just one move and an action.
2 actions?
On
2 action heal, I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So even more healing is level 1 heal?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 1d8. Roll that 1d8 plus 8.
It's right there. So it'd be.
Is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, God. Okay, so just add 8 to that.
Oh, add 8. Okay.
So 6, which would be 14, right? Yes.
Yep.
14. Woo! I think you're full.
I think so too.
Guard the flank. Guard us. And I'll go back to take a peek at the rest. Saying.
Well, you're out of actions. Duck!
But that's my freebie. Talking.
Quack.
She's
You
quacking.
are allowed to talk. Duck! Duck takes advantage of free talking actions all the time.
Are y'all chasing after him?
Seems so.
'Cause she is.
There.
Okay, that's her turn.
You just go running past him.
Well, like she's trying to like keep up with them and like being like stop, like.
Well, that'd be so annoying.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
That used all 3 of her actions though, because I still
Come
can't. I
back.
can't do what I want to because he keeps running away out of my range.
Steel.
Oh god, duck ran down there. Right. I can run 50 feet, so I did double move to catch up to him and make an attack. I might as well move to here.
I could end this whole chase in an action, but he keeps running away.
Well, what distance do you need?
30 feet. That's all I need. Well,
Alright,
it'd be 2 actions technically.
Oh, Tanglefoot bag's up, by the way, I think.
All right, you're out to him. And he did not stab you, so that's nice.
Ooh. Okay. Then. Oh yeah, because he tripled. I don't know. So I'm going to try and attack, and see if I can get any better than really no numbers.
Grapple him. Grapple him. Is that a thing? What do you have to do to even grapple? I actually don't know.
You can grab people, which is how you grapple, basically. That's an athletics check against their fortitude DC.
Oh, interesting.
The fact I'm wearing heavy armor probably means it's not going to happen.
I mean, oh yeah, that does penalize your athletics unless you have enough strength.
What does if you've got the 18 strength, you don't have any penalties at all?
Your checks go away, and the speed penalty goes down by 5 feet.
Yeah, I've got the speed penalty. Okay. Well,
Yeah, but the armor check just goes poof.
I didn't realize about the armor check penalty.
That's actually like a really nice thing. I like that. So that strong people can actually, just do things in plate mail like people in real life do.
Alright, I'll remove that.
Let's see where.
I could attempt to grab him. That's entirely possible now.
If you want to athletics at him.
Alright, I'll try and athletics at him to see if I can stop him moving.
How dare. Against his 42 DC, which is, I'm not telling. Oh my god.
I think that.
He rolled a 20! You
I did.
bastard.
I
Why?
got him!
How could this happen
got
to
him.
me? I made my mistakes.
Cuffs.
Okay, so you critical success, so you've restrained him, not just grab him, until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
As you just you just jump on him and go, wrap all your legs around him. No more moving! None of that! Greenie!
So what exactly does it mean that he is restrained?
You can't do a damn thing. He could, except for trying to get away. You could try to wiggle. But let's see, 1 second. Let me give you a much more. There we go. Restrained. You're tied up and can barely move, or a creature has you pinned. You have the flat-footed and immobilized conditions. You can't use any actions with the attack or manipulate traits, except to attempt to escape or force open your bonds.
oh wow.
So, it sucks. Sucks for him, anyway. So he has the steely grip of Steel Prism upon him.
I got him! Duck.
And she smiles. Yay!
So, see? Duck was right the whole time. A hug was the answer to the whole thing.
She smiles at her hero, who has caught the magnificent stabby
All right,
person.
Queenie, you have advanced forward, I think, 2 strides.
Yep. And
And?
5 feet short of being able to do any useful thing.
All right, I don't know what you want him to do.
It doesn't really matter.
You could always poke yourself with healing?
This is true. You did take damage as well.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I don't know
Up
if
to
it's
you.
limited, that's the only thing.
Look, all I'm saying is that duck over there is judging you.
Okay, well, as I said, 5 feet short of doing any useful thing.
Are you ending your turn?
No.
Okay.
I am contemplating possibilities.
Do you want to share any of them?
No.
Okay, so we'll wait.
Okay, I'll blow a turn. I'll blow an action on 5 feet of movement.
Right, you are now right up in there. All up in there. It's his turn. He is grabbed. He doesn't like being grabbed. Being grabbed kind of sucks. He's, in fact, uncomfortable.
How long does it take to do a ungrab?
He's going to attempt to escape.
Is that a full turn or one turn? One action or two actions?
I'm pretty sure escape is... I've done all the wrong things. Where's... No! Stop it! Sorry. I have to learn how you escape. Because that's a thing that somebody is now forcing me to learn. Thanks! No, it's okay.
We made you look at the...
There's escape. Escape is an action. You attempt to escape from being grabbed, blah, 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 blah. Choose one creature, blah, 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 blah. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect, which is usually... Okay, so what's your athletics modifier?
9.
So it's against 19. That's his goal. It's 19. And did I say he has to roll athletics himself? No, he has to do unarmed attack. I'm going to assume it's that. Okay, he has really good odds at breaking free. We'll at least waste one of his turns, his actions. Pow! As he just bursts free.
Doesn't he take any negatives for his condition?
The negatives were you don't get to do anything.
Okay.
Except what he just did, which is break free. But that was an action, just breaking free. So you spent an action taking away his action. It was a trade.
Gotcha.
A nice trade, which means he can only get so far away, even though he's not sticky anymore. Yay! But that still lets him. He's leaving. Oh no!
So what I want to know is, does he still have a what? Did he lose his weapon when he got tackled?
No, he's still holding the glaive. In fact, the glaive was like pinned up against him as he was hugged to death. But he's not going to move the full 50 feet. This time he only moves 25 feet and then dives. And I'm going to roll something in secret because I'm a sneaky bastard.
Dives or dives?
Dives, D-I-V-E. He dives like just behind a hill as he goes past it. And you don't see him anymore because it's like, he's hiding or something. Weird. All right, Thorn, you do not see him anymore because, he jumps behind something.
Wish I had wings. Damn it.
So he just fades away there. Stealth is a perfectly viable option.
And really all I can do.
You catch up with everybody else. Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure.
Duck.
So Duck, now that he's 25 and he dived, right? He's in that area.
Yes. Yeah, you would think, maybe. Unless you jumped in the hole.
She is panting, and she's running after him and jiving where he dived.
That looks like fun.
Well, because the extra 5 feet would that's the extra 5 feet is getting in the hole that she has on him getting in there. What's in the hole? I should ask this first before I decide.
All right, I do need to confirm that there is a hole, though I do love that you assume there is a hole because, there's totally a hole.
Oh.
But it looks like a creepy, scary, what used to be some kind of mine, maybe? But it's going really steeply into the darkness. And you can't see very well because you don't have dark vision.
Could she see him at the very least?
No.
Alright, she casts light. It's her 2 actions.
I think.
All right, now you're glowing. What?
I think light might be only be 1 action.
No, it's
No, it's 2.
It's 2.
All right.
Most spells are 2. But I mean, there are exceptions. Like raising your shield, yeah, 1 action, and the shield spell, oh yeah, 1 action.
I said hold on!
What am I holding on to?
Does she see him with the light now?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Although now you have creepy shadows. Ooh.
She flops.
Steal!
I'm so mad he escaped this round. I could have done it. I'm so ready.
I will move up and I will do a search of the area.
Give me a perception check as you seek.
I'm guessing that's the perceive button.
Yes, perceive. I see things. I see them with my eyes. You see a lot of dirt and darkness. So darkness.
Is that
Get a hole.
a 1 action?
That is 1 action to look around and go, wait, what? And you can seek over and over again if you want to.
Oh, okay. No, I've only got +5, so I will raise my shield just in case anything crops up. In case he isn't down the hole and he's somewhere else.
Any air coming from that? Like wind coming out?
I mean, you're not there.
Sure.
You don't know. Queenie!
Queenie advances to approximate to where Duck is.
You see a hole.
Ahem. Sees the hole and sighs. I do believe that this is where our chase ends then.
Ah,
And she flops on her back.
Because most certainly there are a lot more of its kind down there, all similarly powerful.
well, they probably just need a hug.
They probably do.
Duck's not pursuing any further past here, so I mean, I'm not sure if this would mark.
All right. So, are you giving up on your quarry?
Huh?
Are you giving up on your quarry?
Yeah, because you can't see him.
Well, hopefully that's given them enough of a scare. They won't try that thing again.
Duck stands up and
Would hope
dusts
so.
herself up, and she looks up and over, and
Oh my gosh, you look the worst!
and she goes over to Steel, who probably looks pretty bad.
No, I'm fully healed.
Oh, then who looks the worst right now? Because she said that to somebody.
There. Queen, I think, has taken more.
Yeah.
The queen and the bear are pretty mauled.
You look the absolute worst. You.
And she starts casting. Are you?
All right. So, because we had a slow start, I extended that actually pretty long past the usual time that we stop.
Yes. I need to get to bed, I'm afraid. So I'm
just to put out there, that guy was kind of OP because he's like basically your first boss. He's like, supposed to show up later, but you didn't want to let him go. You really, really didn't want to let him go.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
kind of got that from the impossibly high attack modifier.
He's a boss.
Really
You
quickly.
expect that.
Really
Like
quickly.
a boss.
I mean, no, I know,
Really
I
quickly,
know.
I'm healing Queenie.
Whoa.
Okay. There you go. Like I'm just trying
Also-
to give you heals. there
Hey,
you go.
also, I'm searching
Wow,
bodies.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I thought the duck was a bard.
she is.
Bards get soothed, and that is soothed.
Yeah,
Art-
it's soothe and it's my signature thing, and she heightened it, so you get 2d10 plus 8.
Woo. Yeah, bards get soothed, whereas clerics get cure life. You get heal.
Yeah, I thought that No, it's just the 2d10s made me think. I didn't know that soothe was quite that strong.
Soothe is actually really nice. They just don't get like a huge, wonderful pool of healing like clerics do. Clerics get that pool, and it's really, good.
As long as they don't insult you while they're trying to soothe you.
Oh no!
It was
Your body is intact, but you're dead on the inside.
Yeah, you're a horrible warrior. You're always getting damaged.
You did. Oh, you got stabbed again.
So I'm guessing we'd at least go, since says searching bodies, I'm guessing we go back to the bridge.
Yeah.
Duck does poke steel.
I mean, the next game, I'm assuming you guys will stroll into Turbs.
Yeah. If I assume there's nothing on these guys, elsewise we can collect the list later.
I mean, they have crappy goblin gear for the most part. They do have like impudence of coins, but
I'm looking for tribal tags or anything that may be on them.
that seems legit. But we'll do that next time because we are already way over the time limit. But I do hope some fun was had. I know there was some confusion with new systems. It happens with new systems.
Get sleep still.
Yeah. I'm going.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Okay. Dang it.
I think I'm gonna go too. So I'm gonna see you guys later.
Dag nabbit, I was trying to talk to David.
You can add him in the Patreon game. But I'll see you later, Duel.
Okay.
And